Alright, so this is a tutorial on how to set up the joystick movement to play Star Wars Squadrons or any other game that doesn't have telemetry data with the Yaw VR. So you're going to want to head over to simracingstudios.com, and then once you're there, go ahead and click on this Download Games tab. Now when you're in the Downloads Games window, you will have two different options. You have the Download SRS app and the latest beta. So for Yaw VR owners, once again, Yaw VR owners, go ahead and click on the latest beta. Okay. Once you download the file, go ahead and install it. Okay, now go ahead and launch Sim Racing Studios application. And once you launch it, you will see a window just like this. And you have two different options, or two different tabs at the top that say tuning and setup. We're going to want to go ahead and click on the setup tab. Okay, and once we're in the setup tab, we're going to click on the license. Okay, so there are two different licenses. There's one for the regular Sim Racing Studio, which you're using right now, and there's a premium subscription license. So basically it unlocks the features in order to use them. So the premium subscription comes with the joystick and telemetry application, and it can also add motion, wind, and shake to any game. It also comes with the mobile companion, so you can open up a mobile web page on your phone. So go ahead and click on this cart over here, and that will open up a web page. If you don't own Sim Racing Studio already, you're going to want to click on this option right here that says SRS license for Base Shaker and Yaw VR. Okay, and once you buy this, Sim Racing Studio will send you an email with the license key. And then once you have that entered, you're going to want to purchase the premium subscription. Okay, so go ahead and click on this next shopping cart. And the premium subscription is $14.99 per year. Go ahead and add that, and Sim Racing Studio will email you another license key, which you can enter below. Okay, so once we have that all set up, we're going to go into the joystick option. Okay, in the joystick option, we're going to go ahead and go to this plus symbol right here and click on that, and we're going to enter a profile name for our controller configuration. And I'm just going to enter my HOTAS. You can name yours whatever you want, or name it the controller you're using. That would make sense. Click confirm. And first one we're going to configure is the left option. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this gear right here. And I'm going to switch this to this T16000M because that's what I have. You switch it to whatever you have. And down here it says move the axis to its max position. Continue to hold it in the max position and then click on confirm at the same time. So I'm going to move my controller to the left, all the way to the left, and I'm going to hold it. And then as I'm holding it, I'm going to hit confirm. Okay, now that's set up. Next option is the right option. So I'm going to click on that gear, select my T16000M, and leave it on dual axis. And I'm going to move it all the way to the right. As I'm holding it to the right, I'm going to hit confirm. Okay, and next I'm going to do the front option. Once again, change it to T16000M and switch this to dual axis. So I'm using dual axis for everything. And I'm going to push my controller all the way forward, and as it's at the max position, I'm going to click confirm. Next, I'll configure the back option. Once again, change it to T16000M. I'm going to switch this to dual axis, and I'm going to bring my controller all the way back, hold it, and click confirm. All right, and quick little test. You can see all the bars moving around, giving a good indication that it is working. and my controller is mapped. Okay, I'm going to do the left option, click my T16000N, and I'm going to rotate my Z-axis to the left, hold it, click confirm. I'm going to do the right one now, T16000M, dual axis, rotate my Z to the right, hold it, click confirm. And that's basically it for the joystick setup. Alright, and next we're going to set up the throttle. And what we want to do is make sure the throttle is all the way in the rear position, all the way back before we configure it. So go ahead and pull it all the way back, and then hit the configuration key, and I'm going to select my throttle, which is the TWCS throttle. You select yours, and dual axis. Okay, and I'm going to slide it all the way forward, and go ahead and click confirm. And now you can see this blue line is all the way at the max, and I can pull it back and push it forward and test it out, and that looks like it is working. Okay, next you want to hit this tuning tab up here and go to motion, and first we're going to open up the mobile companion app on the right, which is available with the premium subscription. When you click on that, it'll open up a web page with a QR code, and you can open up a this IP address on your web browser, your phone's web browser. Okay, this question mark right here means the Yaw is connected. It has a little pop-up showing the IP address of the Yaw. On the left, that's what the mobile companion looks like. We're going to need to click on this target mark once we have the Yaw centered. So I have a bubble level on my Yaw VR to center it. You don't need one of these, you can eyeball it, but this took a lot of the guesswork out for me. So I center my Yaw, and then I'm going to hit that target symbol. Okay, once you click on that target symbol, the question mark will now turn into a green check mark, meaning you are centered. Right, I'm going to go back into the setup and to my joystick. And make sure you don't turn this on until somebody is sitting inside the Yaw VR. Always make sure somebody's sitting, because as soon as you turn it on, it will move. Turn mine on, and it moves instantly. Okay. And now I'm going to go back into tuning, and you can see there's several sliders you can play with. There's the max power angle, reaction speed, and some of the limits. Right now I'm moving around my Yaw VR, and you can see that it moves, but not very extreme. And that's because some of the limits in the game are set to 10 right now. And these do not supersede the limits set by the Yaw VR app itself. So these are additional limits set by us, Sim Racing Studio. Okay, so I max these out, and now I can move my Yaw VR a lot more. So you can max these out, and if it's too extreme, you can adjust the top slider, which is the power max angle slider. So that will decrease the amount you can move the angles if it's too much for you. So smoothing is supposed to make it a little bit less jerky somehow. So I'm going to adjust that power angle just so that you can see the effect of it. So I brought it all the way down, and you see it barely moves. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up midway so you can see the difference. And I'm going to bring it back all the way to max where I was before. Okay, and once you turn this off, it has a auto park feature. So it parks itself. You hit that off button, and then the motors turn off, and then you can get off the Yaw VR. And that's basically it. If you want to use motion compensation, I'll attach a link on the bottom. Steps I included in the forum. It is finicky, and it doesn't work the best right now because of updates to Steam VR. Sometimes I have to reboot Steam VR multiple times to get it to work. I'll include the steps below in a link in the description. And that's it. Thanks for watching.